But how important was it that they beat Brentford at home at the weekend?
Yeah, it was massively important because, you know, Brentford, they were a difficult team to play against, but Tottenham really needed to go out on the front foot, play some exciting football, score some goals and keep a clean sheet. And they done that, and they done it really well. They done it in style. There could have been more goals. But I feel like in Europe, European football is different from obviously the Premier League football. There's different standards. Thomas Frank, I think he's a top manager. He's gone in there at a big club, but he's finding his feet as well. So as much as, you know, players come into new clubs and they need time to find their feet, Thomas Frank is the same. He's a very, very good manager, and I'm sure he'll get the best out of the Tottenham players.
Well, let's speak to Spurs fan Chris Cowlin. Now, Chris, I think just so far this season, out of 10, how would you rate your team?
Probably a 6.5 so far. I think that the overall picture, when you look at Spurs in the Premier League, we're 11th with 4 points from the top 4. You'd have taken that at the start of the season after 15 games, and we're currently 16th in the Champions League table, 2 points from the top 8. So when you look at the overall picture, it's quite positive. And when you look at the amount of injuries that Thomas Frank has had since he's come in at the football club, you know, in that final third, Maddison, Kulusevski, Solanke, you know, there's not many teams that would cope without 3 starting players in one area of the pitch. So it has been positive, and I think that he has brought a calmness to Spurs as well.
Chris, it's interesting you say that. So, you're giving Thomas Frank the excuses that he has injured players. Why wasn't that given to Ange after he won a trophy?
We've had a number of injuries, Jay, and over the last couple of seasons, the injury record at Tottenham has been absolutely abysmal.
That's what I know. I completely. I mean, as well, it's not just the injury in your squad; it's your injuries to your starting 11, pretty much. That's why I was a bit confused as to why Tottenham didn't have more patience for Ange, because he won a trophy as well.
Well, I think that's a whole new debate. We could sit here all day talking about whether Ange should have got the sack or not. You know, 22 league defeats, clearly not good enough, but winning that Europa League gave us, you know, us Tottenham fans, one of the best days and nights of our lives. So, you know, fair play to Ange, respect to Ange. But the injuries have been a problem. The football under Thomas Frank so far, I think that some people are willing to give him the time. Some fans have had enough and said that this football isn't good enough or entertaining. I sit somewhere in the middle right now,